Good morning, David. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2017 Holden Commodore VF Series 2 SV6. So basically, just before I get into the vehicle itself, I just want to let you know a little bit more about the dealership itself. So we're actually one or two pre-owned dealerships here in Far North Queensland. So we're actually sitting at 77 Mulgrave Road. And the other one that we actually have, it's about 2 kilometres south of us at Cairns, and that's actually at 235 Mulgrave Road. Next to that one is our franchise dealership, Newcastle Toyota itself, and Lexus as well too. Service department and parts just behind that big dealership that we have. So we basically hold up about probably about 200 to 240 cars in stock at all times. We basically sell about 200 cars a month as well too. So just letting you know that in the background you can see that grey building, that's our two-story building as well too. That's actually our showroom. And just before that, actually heart of Cairns, I'm not too sure if you've been in Cairns itself, that's about 1.5 kilometres away in the city yourself. So let's get straight into this vehicle for you right now, David. So basically I just want to get straight down into the engine bay first. So just going to give you a look inside the engine bay, how clean and tidy this vehicle's been looked after. Alright, so I'm just going to pop up the bonnet, just giving you a look at the engine itself. Fantastic, that looks really good there, David. Okay, so I'm just going to close the bonnet now. Actually get straight down onto the front bar of this vehicle right now. As you can see that you've got your front point sensors on it. So you've got your one on the left, one down the bottom where your fog light is, where the chrome trimming around it is. And then you've got your two on your front as well too, as you can see right there. Just exactly the same on the other side of the bar. One just down with the fog light, and then the one on the side of the bar as well too. Just going up onto the bonnet, there is a couple of little fine stone chips in the vehicle. So I'm going to point them out to you as well too. You really can't see them in this colour of paint, but I can probably can myself because I'm actually watching them right now. So I see one right there that we can do a brush touch on the vehicle itself. But otherwise it's actually pretty good overall. That paint's in really good condition. So I'm just going to go down the left side of the vehicle right now, David, just giving you a bit of a view just to see how that paint actually is, just to make sure there's no ripples in the paint itself. Just make my way to the rear of the vehicle now, David. Fantastic, that looks really good. Just get down on a nice little bit of an angle there. Fantastic. Okay, just going up onto the boot where the little rear spoiler wing is, just to make sure there's no ripples in the paint at all. Go back on the other side, then actually make my way up onto the roof, as you can see, just to see there's no bad paint imperfections in the top of the roof and the paint as well. So I'll just try and end every angle just to give you a look. Fantastic, that looks really good. Okay, just going to go into the passenger door. Just look at the door trim itself, how clean and how actually it's been looked after really well. Just down on the kick panels you do get a bit of wear and tear up here, but that's in pretty good condition. Up onto the dash, you can see that they actually looked after the dash and put a dash mat on it as well. Fantastic. Over on the seats, you can see the seats in really good condition. Over on your passenger seat as well too. Fantastic. Just having a look at the rear door now. Look at the back trim on the door itself, down on the kick panel, and then up onto the back seat. So you can see that there will be a lot of wear and tear. People have actually been kicking the back seat, but that's actually in really good condition actually. So just the second row seats, get down on a bit of an angle. Fantastic, looks really good. Okay, so I'm just going to go down to the front of the vehicle again, just to check around the wheel arch, just to give you a look how clean and tidy that's actually underneath there. Also checking the tyres out as well, so got plenty of tread on those tyres. Onto those alloys just to make sure there is no gutter ash on them at all. And making my way down to the rear. Fantastic, look at the tyres, there's still got plenty of tread on the tyres. There's no gutter ash on those rims whatsoever. Okay, looking at the rear of the vehicle now. Just go down to the rear bar. As you can see, David, you got your sensor there, also your sensor down the bottom, and then rear sensor. So it's got the twin exhaust system, as you can see that. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm just going to pop up the boot and just give you a look inside the boot itself as well too. Fantastic, looks really good. Just going to pop that up, just check out underneath the spare wheel. So it's got exactly the same alloy wheel. So you got 5 alloys. All right, so just looking down the driver's side now. Get that camera down on a good view there for you, David. Fantastic, just making my way down to the front of the vehicle. All right, David, fantastic, looks really good. Paint's in really good condition. There's no ripples in the paint. Okay, so just gonna make my way around to the wheel arch, just giving you a look inside as well too. Fantastic, got some good tread in those tires. Those alloys will look really good. There's no gutter rash on the front driver's side. Look at the rear. Fantastic, so the tires are really good on that side. Just on that back rear alloy as well too. Make sure there's no gutter rash. Okay, having a look in the passenger side door. On the driver's side, down on the kick panel, up onto the back seat of the driver's side, passenger, and then just you got your second row seats as well too. Fantastic. Right, David, I'm just going to open up the driver's side. Before I get into the driver's side door, I just want to basically say it has got 2 keys, 2 remotes. I'll just close that back up. I'll just show you a little demonstration that we can definitely do on this vehicle for you from your key. So as you can see, you got your unlock, lock, your boot, and that little button there turns on the vehicle. So if I lock that vehicle right now, and if I press that button right there, see that blinker? That will automatically start the vehicle for you. Fantastic. All right, so I'm just going to pop into the driver's side now, open up the vehicle, look at the door trim, got your boot release here, your electric mirrors, windows, your central locking, just down on the kick panel as well, up onto the dash. Before I get into further, as you can see, your lights and stuff like that as well. Okay, just before I do that, I've got to press the button so everything on the dash has to light up. Fantastic. That's pretty cool. I like that feature. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, David, is I'm just going to go around the steering wheel itself, just to make sure there's no bad perfections on the steering wheel, as in any rips or tears or anything like that. You've got your features on your steering wheel as well too, as your cruise control, and also on the other side of that you've got your volume controls as well too, your voice recognition and your Bluetooth. Just making my way over onto the audio sound system. So basically it's all touchscreen. I can put it in reverse, gives you a good view of the reverse camera as well too, and then just below that as well too, so you've got all your features here. So you can set up your sat navigation system. So as you can see there, you can split the screen or make it larger. And then just underneath that as well too, you got your dual climate control for your driver side or passenger zoning, your air conditioning, speed controlling, and basically just going down your little coin box that you can actually have there, and also just on your gear stick. So it's got the carbon fiber feature there, as you can see. And then just below that, you've got your traction control, your parker sensors as well too, and your rear parker sensors. On the other side is your handbrake, so you can pull up your handbrake as well too. And then you've got your cup holders as well too. And that is, you've got your center console with your USB and everything underneath there, as you can see that. Fantastic. Okay, just going up onto the dash right now. Looks right. I like the little the look of it as well too. So the feature that it has got with the carbon fiber look around the dash itself. Okay, so having a look at the service history there, as you can see, it's always been serviced all the way through at Bridgestone as well too. Then at my car after that at Smithfield, here in Cairns, Smithfield again at 67. Fantastic. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now, it's actually come to the end of the video. I'm basically just going to step out of the vehicle right now. Alright David, that has actually come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call or send me a text message, or if there's any questions you want to ask about the vehicle, definitely do so. Thank you very much for watching.